Hello everyone, today you are with Review Alright, and today I'm going to tell you how I got COVID-19 vaccine. I didn't expect myself to be able to receive a vaccine that soon. So my expectation was to get the vaccine within 2 weeks. But then I received a confirmation email from the county saying that I could get a vaccine in a week, and which is good. So yesterday I received an email telling me that I could get a vaccine from Tuesday to Friday, and I arranged everything by filling in the online forms once I completed that, and then they sent me a confirmation that I completed that. And what I completed is all about pre-questionnaires that everyone who wants to get a COVID-19 vaccine needs to fill in before receiving a vaccine. So I couldn't complete it. So then I really wanted to get this done. So I called the call center in my county, and then I told them the situation, how I went, and then they rescheduled with the date and time an hour later, and then I could just drive there, and I arrived there within 25 minutes or so. The staff said that it's okay, and then I had to register at the clinic again, and which is fine for me. So that lady took me to the registration and ID area. So once I sat down, and then the medical staff asked me if I had all those 3 documents, and then I showed her, and then I said that I didn't have my confirmation number. So she asked me all the questions. I just replied what she asked. So I passed all those questionnaires, and then she asked me to take a photo of the barcode on her laptop, and I did that. And then she told me to go to the next step, which is another area. So I went there, and it's still 6 feet apart with social distancing. So this is the area where they separate people for the first dose, for the second dose. So this was my first time to get the first dose. So I had to be in the line for the first dose and was waiting for 10 minutes. Now is the next area for getting the vaccine. And then it's my turn. I went there. So the lady asked about the ID card and if I had a barcode, which I had those, and then I showed them, and then they asked me a few questions like, did you get contact with the COVID people in the last 14 days? Are you sick or have a headache? Things like that. And then I said no. And then she administered the vaccine. But before she did that, she told me that the vaccine that I would get today would be Pfizer. And I was so happy because there are many vaccines and the effectiveness is different. So I just want to get the best one because you don't know what strains you would encounter with, and I just want to get the best one because I may plan to travel soon. It's not for tourism, but it's just for emergency and family matter that I may have to travel, so I really need the vaccine for that. So I just get the vaccine, and I was happy to get Pfizer one. She injected the vaccine to me. I was a little nervous because I wasn't sure about the side effects, but I had high hope that it would be fine. That's what I thought when she tried to vaccinate me. Once the vaccination was done, and then she gave me like the waiting number is pretty big size like that, and then she told me that okay, you administer at this time, and then you had to wait in the waiting area for 15 minutes. Once you were done, you could go home. And then she gave me a little card as well, which is the white vaccination card. And this is the card that when you travel abroad, you need to bring this card along because a lot of countries require to see if you have already vaccinated COVID-19 vaccine or not. So this is kind of like the proof, that you need to show when you travel internationally. So she gave me these 2 cards, and then when I was about to enter in the waiting area, there would be a staff again asking my name, and she checked the white card, and then she let me in. And so I had to ask the guy again which seat could I take. I couldn't just sit anywhere, because it's a huge area. The guy told me, okay, you sat here. So I sat there for 15 minutes. Once it's my time, there was a guy telling me, okay, let's say like 10:45, it's time to go. So the staff would say like that, and then when it's my time, I look at my number card, and it's my time. I just left the waiting area. So the way that they let people walk in the waiting area is you couldn't just walk anywhere. So in the waiting area, there were like probably 3 or 4 staff in that spot. And then the staff would say that, okay, if you wanted to walk, you wanted to live in the waiting area, you had to go straight in your row, go on the side just like when you were at the theater, just like that. And then you walk along. But because the next station is where you would get a next appointment, so there was only 1 stop on the left side where I was at that time. So everyone had to walk from their own row and then went on the side and then talk with the guy, make an appointment with the staff. They checked the white card, and then they told me which time would you prefer. So I prefer morning time. So I told them, once you vaccinated the first dose of Pfizer, it takes about 21 days apart for you to get the second dose of Pfizer. So that's how it worked for the Pfizer one. And the side effect of getting the vaccine for the first dose, some people may not get anything. Some people may get a headache, tiredness, or like muscle ache, or any swollen area at the injection site. Based on the CDC recommendation, if you have any swollen area just like me, this is my 2nd day. Yesterday wasn't appear anything, but today I had like a bruise and very painful in this area. So CDC recommended to get ice pack, like cold compress, to put it there, and then it would help to recover. So that's what I did a little bit this morning. I can tell you that after the vaccine yesterday, the rest of the day, I didn't get anything. I just want to tell you that each person is different. But for me and my body, didn't feel anything yesterday. But then in the evening, probably around like 4 p.m. or something, I started to have like tiredness. I felt like I wasn't myself. And I had like a little bit pain, a little bit here, but didn't show any bruise or swollen area like this. And then I had a light headache, fever, but I didn't take any pain relief. Some people may say that you can take Tylenol, but because it's not really clear about the research if the pain relief or Tylenol may have an impact on effectiveness of the COVID-19 vaccine or not. So that's the reason why I don't want to take any pain relief, because I just want to have the body work on its own and have the most efficacy of the vaccine before I get the second dose. I just try to sleep early. So I went to bed. Normally I went to bed like 10 or 11 p.m. But last night I went to bed like 8:30 because I was so tired. Like even though I didn't do anything much, but I was so tired after the vaccine. So I went to bed and I woke up about 7 a.m. today. So it was pretty good sleep. And then the second day I woke up in the morning, which is today, I felt very painful in this area. You can see that it's a little bruise here. So I just use cold compress so that it can comfort this area. And then I still feel like a little bit of headache even now. My body aches. I just feel like I'm still tired, you know. I cannot do anything much today, just sit and lie down. Oh, today is my third day after receiving a COVID-19 vaccine. And I just want to show you that how it's like on my injected area on my arm. So you can see that this is a little bit bruising still, but it's being disappear and I don't feel any pain on my third day. I can do any activities that I used to do and I feel like my energy is back and I feel like it's not the same like the last few days. Because when I get any needles, I never had this kind of thing before. So this is the first time that I got this kind of symptoms after receiving a COVID-19 vaccine. So I just want to share my own experience of getting the first dose of the vaccine. Some people may get side effects, some people may not get them at all. So if you have any health condition or any concern regarding a COVID-19 vaccine, I recommend you to see your primary care so that they can tell you what to do and where to go from there. If you want to know how it is, stay tuned, and if you like my channel, please subscribe, click like and share, and if you have any question, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.